Following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Let's see the stat sheet here for Draymond Green.
And, guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Campazzo in at the point guard. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. Now here's Green. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Denver. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the pass to Jokic. Campazzo gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. 23 points his last outing. Porter against Wiggins. Thompson outside. Wiggins passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Passes right on the money.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Campazzo guarded by Curry. Curry with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's tipped. Wiseman finds Green. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Pass to Jokic. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Green taking his time here. Passes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. With the fadeaway. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Jokic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Curry. Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Launches a 3. Curry's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 5. Porter with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Nuggets. Right now they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Warriors right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And, well, for the Warriors, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Jokic. Over Curry. Jokic, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Curry finds Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Campazzo, the pass to Jokic. Down low. And he banks in the layup.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And the travel in the NBA just exhausting, Clark. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. And charter flights certainly help. But, man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long. And you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a home road trip, whatever. It's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business. And guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
That free throw good from Wiseman.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
And both free throws good for Wiseman. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Los Angeles.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And here is Curry after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. Thompson outside, kicks to Wiggins. Over Jokic. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nuggets trail by 6. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope to the inside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that. I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Thompson outside. Curry looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson misses. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Orlando.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's Curry following the score by Aaron Gordon. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, you know, it's not traditionally a part of Wiggins' game, the deep three. But you like it when he's being aggressive looking for it.
Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Porter. Jokic against Wiggins. They get a hand on it. To the paint. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by Jokic. Curry with the steal. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Outside Porter. And here is Murray. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. Gordon, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Ball's knocked loose. Yep, that one goes. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
And the Warriors with some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. Denver also making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Bruce Brown in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. It's Jordan on the wing. Green with the rebound. Wiggins with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. The pass to Green. DiVincenzo kicks to Curry. Warriors getting another chance here. Green, the pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Finishing with authority. You like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude and edge.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Now Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Brown outside. Headshot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Floats it up for Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Murray kicks to Gordon. Back to Murray to end the run. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Green breaking loose, and it's good off the back rim and in. Wiggins has got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Murray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Pass to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. The Nuggets trail by 11. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Gordon. Fires from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Brown the pass to Jordan. This is to Murray. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. It's Curry outside. Can't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. Left side, Gordon. That one goes. Count it.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
They double-team Curry. There's the pass to Kuminga. Bobbed up there for Green. Here's Murray. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
That's good from Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And so he hits both. Nine seconds left to play here in the first. Wiggins surveying the floor. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
It has to work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know. And that's what I did.
You did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stance-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Jordan Poole. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Green in at center. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. The Nuggets trail by 5. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Poole. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. He dishes it to Kuminga. Green, the pass to DiVincenzo. Kuminga with it. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. Wiggins from outside. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Now, here's Poole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And a switcher also for Denver. Campazzo's checked in. Brown right side. And there's the feed to Jordan. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Poole. Green breaking loose, and Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
The Nuggets trail by 3. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. He's really stood out for them over the past month, averaging 13 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Moody's shot is off. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
They get it again. Second shot opportunity, and Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team. 5th in assists, 6th in shooting percentage, and they're top 10 in free throw shooting. Always focused on that aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
And that top 5 assist ranking you brought up, Greg, it shows the kind of chemistry this team has. They don't get caught up in individual play. They're all working together. Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, You locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. He's perfect from the line this time.
Dante DiVincenzo is a winner, clearly. A two-time national champion in college and a welcome addition to any roster in the NBA.
Here's Najee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jokic, that's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Green kicks to Poole. No good with the triple. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Passes it to Wiseman. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. And the Warriors miss again. The Nuggets trail. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Down low. Najee, good. Najee's got his first basket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here's Poole. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. A nice shot by Moody.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And here are the Nuggets now after the Warriors pick up 3. To the inside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Wiseman with the bucket.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. That one no good. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now here's Poole. And the pass to Moody. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Nailed from 3-point land. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Porter looking it over. Out to the right wing. Najee passes to Caldwell Pope. The offensive rebound. Jokic. And Wiseman sends it back. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Poole. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Here's Porter. On defense, the Warriors. And it's Gordon missing. And here is Curry. He's got 14. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Jokic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Here's Moody. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And that one's good. Jokic
never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
Timeout called the Warriors. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in, and James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Porter. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry kicks to Wiseman. On the wing, Thompson. Trains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 8 points.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jokic. And they pick up 2. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
The dish to Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. In the corner, it's Gordon. And the 3 off target.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
They grabbed their own miss. Shots good by Green. He's got 6.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond, crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look.
Murray with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Murray outside. Back to Porter. The 3. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
The Nuggets trail by 6. On the wing, Porter. Passes it to Jokic. Shoots over Curry. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
On the wing, Thompson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. He kicks it to Gordon. Murray outside. A floater. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. To the paint. The turnaround jumper. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Nuggets trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the driving kick. Our guys have played really well together. We're trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 16 points, 6 assists, and 1 steal. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball in.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Campazzo in at the point guard position.
I think Caldwell-Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Thompson with it. They double-team Curry. And the wide-open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Campazzo, guarded by Green. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Outside Curry.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. From deep. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Jokic. Over Wiggins. And it's Jokic missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
Relentless effort from Klay Thompson. He gets the foul and pushes right through for an and one.
You know something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
That free throw good from Thompson.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think an elite scorer of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have.
Warriors leading by 7. Wiggins outside. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Campazzo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Campazzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Wiseman. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 4. Down low, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic breaking down defenses and going to work, getting busy. This guy is such a talented offensive player and a joy to watch.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. Fires the 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Caldwell Pope, and Denver again with the bucket.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Wiseman. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. JaMychal Green comes in for Green, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. Now here's Green, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Caldwell Pope right side for the tie. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Moody's checked in for Wiseman. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Denver also making some changes. Najee's checked in. And it's Bruce Brown in for Caldwell Pope. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so here's Denver. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Campazzo. Just 4 to shoot. Green passes to Campazzo. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Green. Got a piece of it. Fast break, here they come. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Now, Poole. DiVincenzo kicks to Poole. DiVincenzo against Brown. Castanagi. Campazzo, the pass to Najee. Dishes it to Green. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead, Najee, good. Najee's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nuggets.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Poole, the pass to Green. Back to Poole. Green breaking loose, and Poole gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Floats one. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's Brown missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. The pass to Moody. Green breaking loose. Great tee that time from Green. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Brown throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Moody. Now here's Poole. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Campazzo, guarded by Poole. Passes to Najee. Lets it go from deep. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And that one misses.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Kuminga's come in for Moody. And Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Knocked away. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, I like that Jordan doesn't force anything. He just kind of lets the offense come to him, picking his spots well.
Now, here's Poole. 7 points in the game. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Higgins outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the middle, here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Kuminga the pass to Wiggins. Green with the ball. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Kuminga. Another shot. Up and in on the layup. Kuminga's got his first points of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Campazzo, guarded by Poole, and it's blocked. DiVincenzo against Murray. DiVincenzo kicks to Kuminga. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Poole gets it to go. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Warriors shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Wiseman comes in for JaMychal Green, and Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. And a switcher also for Denver. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Campazzo. DiVincenzo against Murray. 13 feet away. The shot off that time, so Golden State will take it the other way. Wiggins dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Kuminga with a wide-open look. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Yep, that one goes in there. Murray's got 6.
He's super hard to guard as Jamal Murray because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
Now here's Curry. He's got 19. Here's Wiggins. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Murray after the Warriors pick up 3. Lobs it up for Jordan, and Wiseman sends it back. Curry against Murray. To the left wing. Here's Wiseman. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porter. The second chance effort. It's blocked. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw dropped for DiVincenzo. A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jordan. Aaron Gordon comes in for Green, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Bruce Brown. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. Six to shoot. Now the pass to Jokic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
I can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Kuminga out there with Wiggins, and it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. So it's Denver now. The Warriors making the shot. Jokic with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and he gets it back. Jokic with the bucket.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Here's Kuminga following the basket by Jokic. Curry can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Wiggins. Porter with the steal and the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Takes a shot at the elbow. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Thompson from long range. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The Nuggets trail by 10. Passes it to Jokic. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Good on the bucket.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to Wiseman. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Kuminga with it. Porter's there. Kuminga, no good. The Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Warriors leading by 8. And Curry has it in the corner. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And there's the pass to Porter. He dishes it to Murray. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Jokic. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jokic with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one drops. And if you need help spacing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare to defend.
An elite three-point shooter, you have to go out and guard him. But if you close out too hard, he can put the ball on the floor and take advantage of the driving lane. So pick your poison. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Thompson against Murray. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 8. Curry passes it to Moody. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Wiseman. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Green. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Thompson surveying the floor. Wiseman up top. Jokic defending. Just 5 to shoot. Green kicks to Thompson. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 22 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Pass to Porter. There's the triple. Wiseman with the rebound.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Thompson dishes to Green. Back to Thompson. There's the three. The shot will not fall. And the Nuggets going the other way.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Jokic finds Murray. Now Gordon, guarded by Green. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
Curry against Murray. Passes it to Moody. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Jokic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Thompson outside. Lets it go. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 15 points for Klay Thompson.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The Nuggets moving the ball around, and the basket by Gordon.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
When Gordon gets room to shoot, he will not hesitate now. I mean, he's very confident from that spot on the floor.
Curry against Murray. A putback. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Moody. And Denver with a change here, too. Campazzo's checked in. And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 3. Pass to Jokic. Lets a floater go. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon, reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Thompson. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 3. The pass to Campazzo. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here is Curry. Kicks it to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Warriors.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now here's Green. Down low. Here's Wiseman. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
They double-team Curry. Here's Green, and he lays it straight in. And that's now 11 points for Draymond Green.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Passes it to Jokic. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Green. He kicks it to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. There's the pass to Jokic. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And that one drops. Curry's got 27 points.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Campazzo guarded by Curry. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Campazzo guarded by Curry. Good work there as it goes. He's got 27.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic is... Porter passes to Campazzo. Gordon. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Now here's Curry. Green inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Gordon.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Jokic with it. He's covered by Wiseman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he's underrated in his mobility. Jokic can be a handful on the drop.
The first one, and that brings them within 5. Murray's checked in for Campazzo. And Jokic drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
They double-team Curry. A three for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. It counts.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jokic, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're ahead by 4. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defenses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Wide open look here for Murray. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Murray finds Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good!
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.